Howdy folks, Mikey McKernan here, aka Boo-Ha Man, aka Is Not Funny. Welcome to another stand-up adventure vlogs. Hello vlog, hello, look at me recording from my camera. Oh, this is too much goofy on goofy. You like this? You like this goofy on goofy? Anyways, I wanted to show, because freaking microphone keeps getting in the frame. It was really bad in my Paso Robles vlog. So look at, do you like how I gave this some new technology? That is a mini paperclip. Yeah, hopefully this works. Do you like it? Yeah, look at when I'm talking to my selfie like this. I'm like, hey, welcome. You can read my name like that. Thank you for clicking. Appreciate you being here. Do you like my shirt? It's kind of goofy. Tonight, I'm not booked again. Not booked again. I said this month was gonna be... I gotta stop singing. I'm not a singer, okay? I'm a speaker. And that I don't do very well. If you notice, if you watch closely, I speak terribly. So thank you for coming along, being patient with this. Might get better at it, maybe. Is this how I'm helping my speech impediment? Speech impediment? I don't know. I try to read out loud a lot. That's really good. But when you do it in public, people look at you weird, like they don't already. Get off track. I'm not booked tonight. But I did sign up for an open Mikey at Mrs. Robinson's Pub in Toluca Lake, which is part of the Valley. What's there to see in the Valley? Probably one of the greatest museums I've ever heard of. It's called the Valley Relics Museum. They got old neon signs. They got old artifacts from Hollywood, mostly from North Hollywood. And there's some stuff all of Hollywood as well too. But I wanted to go so bad. And I have a Sunday off, which... I'm not very too thrilled about because my work pays extra $10 on the hour as an incentive to work on Sundays. But I wasn't scheduled and I couldn't get a shift. So, Valley Relic Museum. Stop singing. But I'm going there. I wanted to go there. I've never been, so I'm taking you along. Also, after that, we're going to go to another place that has to do with this t-shirt because it's part of Disneyland. Because I'm a huge Disney fan. You wouldn't think. When I did my first, hey, I'm vlogging, I talk about going to Disneyland. That's because there was a Disneyland family trip planned at the time, which was in December. That video came out in October. There was already a trip planned in December. And we went. And I brought my camera. And I tried to vlog. But unfortunately, I was with my whole family. And little extended family too. And because I'm the big Disneyland nerd, I became the unofficial tour guide of 19 people. Yeah, 19 people. So I didn't get to vlog that much. I tried. Do I still have some of that footage? I don't know. Maybe you've already watched it because I can't remember why I'm filming this until I go to the cutting board. That's what I call it. I call it cutting board because you gotta cut up pieces. Anyways, we're gonna go to Eaton Gallery, which is at the Burbank Town Center Mall. It's free. This guy, Joel Mcgee, I think his name was, he's selling his whole collection. He's like, you know what? I'm over it. I don't have room for it. I'm probably gonna get way more money than I spent on this. Sell, and it's free to the public. So we're gonna go check that out after the Valley Relics Museum. Then we're gonna go to Mrs. Robinson's Pub and do some comedy because this is all in the Valley. So will you please come along? Will you come along on this stand-up adventures? I go on adventures and then we do stand-up eventually, right? All right, now I'm getting too introvert. Let's just go have a good day. Oh, habits need to be broken. Not shout out to my ex-girlfriend, but she had got me hooked on coffee. Venti Ice Americano. It's too much espresso. Yeah, I got it from Charbucks. Charbucks, because my one friend who worked there told me they burn their beans. That's why it's called Charbucks. I'm drinking coffee! Look out, world! I'm hyper! And I go inside and order my drink. I don't do the whole mobile order. I don't want machines to keep taking our jobs. Plus, it's kind of sad at Starbucks. They're just like saying names when there's nobody there. And it's like, I know because it's a corporation, they have to make them just like every time you do a mobile order, you have to say the name, even though there's nobody there. I'm standing by myself and I'm watching like 4 other people drink. And they're just, Ernesto, Colin, Katie. There's nobody there but me. Say my name. Yes, I do give a different name. You want to see what name I give when I order my drink? Here's a little Jim. You know why? Because of Jim Carrey. All right, let's go. I'm getting hooked on coffee. Oh yeah, I was here. Sign up for the email list to find out more events. Yes, I heard about it from the internet. Oh my. This place has relics. Oh, Whoa. Dream come true. Whoa, this place is huge. This place is huge. Look at this place. You know I love the neon, so I had to. I had to come to a place where there's neon everywhere. I don't know if I'm gonna, overload. This is really, really freaking cool. All right, I'm gonna look around. They do private events here too. How cool would it be to do a comedy show here? I would be so hyped on that. See, the thing is, there's so much stuff here that I have no idea about, but this is, look at the Jackie Oakey gallery right here. I mean, am I going to cover every single little thing here? I don't know. I mean, Humphrey Bogart, he's just here. Hey, what's up, dude? Put Bogart in it. The famous love scene between Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca was filmed here at the Van Nuys Airport. Yes, this is we're at an airport. We're right next to the Van Nuys Airport. The Brady Bunch door, Jan Brady, they have that. It's a doorknob for the Monsters house. That was on. They filmed that on the Universal backlot. Universal Studios. Look at that sign right there, Universal Monsters. This is a nice sign right here. 1960s. There's so much. I'm probably gonna do a horrible job being like, this is that, this and that. Overload. It's an actual head used in the movie. The Monsters. See, look at there it is right there. They have a picture of it. The Jack Caveman collection? Is that who owned all this stuff? Oh, he made costumes and prosthetics. Look at this. The Mole People. Look at this. See, if I was really into old school horror, I would know more stuff about this, but I don't. And look at, they got a cop car just cut in half. That's cool. That's what a cop car is cut in half looks like. The Valley Relic Museum. Oh my gosh, action-packed. This was first built in 2013, and then it moved to different locations. I don't know when this was first here. I'm trying to see if there's any neon signs that like I've actually been to. You know, like I've been to. Oh, there's one right there. Henry's Tacos. It's still there, and I've been there before when this original sign was there. So good. Oh my gosh, I mean, I can be in here for hours. There's so many signs. I look at the Roy Rogers and Dale Evans Museum. Looks like some of the stuff is incorporated here. I love that, look at that Buffalo Bill neon right there. It's not working, but that'd be cool if that came back. Remember, that's from, I like that Lancashire sign. I wonder if like my life is going to be, you know, display cases. What would they put in the display case for me, huh? Definitely the sticker. Custom made, he did the Batmobile, but that place is in Toluca Lake off of Riverside, which is where Mrs. Robinson's is. So we'll be over there later. Phil's Diner, I've never been to Phil's Diner. Hope you can hear me over the fan. Look at all these old street signs, that's amazing. It's a boulevard, that's the road I always take when I'm going through the valley. Wow, this valley mural is from 1945, and they preserved it. So dope. Oh, there's so many. There's so much here to see. I hope I'm doing it justice. I'm gonna keep apologizing. I gotta get away from the fan because it's too loud over there. White Horse Inn. I should have looked up a lot of these places before. Look at this old liquor sign. Wagon Wheel Liquors. That's a wagon wheel right there, like Johnny Rockets. Okay, I've eaten at Johnny Rockets before, but I don't know where that one's at. For the kids get bored, you can play little arcade games. And the Palomino, this used to be a country club in North Hollywood. That is cool. Drugs. I don't know if you recognize this van, but this van is from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This is Spicoli's actual van that was in the movie. Welcome to the Valley Relics Museum. My face in neon. It's a muffler man. Shout out to American Giants. These guys are a company who's trying to refurbish them. Look at the Pioneer Chicken. I've never been there, but that is like a famous sign. I've seen this sticker. I've seen this logo everywhere. Look at this old school McDonald's. Coffee shop, 24 hours. I wish. Taco Bell. That's an old school Taco Bell. Look at that logo. And then this one right here, look at this bakery. Still working. Oh, I love neon. I love it. 4 and 20.
It's not there anymore, but I remember 4 and 20s. That was by my friend's house, but we never went. I think they went. It was a pie shop. My brother's barbecue. Mel's Drive-In. I've been there. Oh, look at that bell right there. A&W. I mean, Foster's Foods. TJ Sweet Pie NoHo. Look at that guy. I don't know where that one's from. Overload. Canoga Park Bowl. That might be where that one's from. That looks like carpet. This right here used to be across the street from Henry's Tacos on Toluca and Riverside. I believe, no, more. What's really funny too is they have all these BMX here. Like there's sections dedicated to the BMX. And I learned it's because they used to do so many BMX competitions here in the valley. Oh, of course, you learned this from Wikipedia. These are some old school BMX bikes. Have fun. Tons of BMX. Tons of BMX. Look at all these old school ashtrays. Oh, gosh, Arby's. 8430 Sunset Strip. I think it was a radio station over there. I should have done more research, but I didn't realize there was going to be so much. This was just me to come here. You were like, oh, I want to go see that, but then there's so much information, and then I'm like, hey, I got this YouTube channel that I want to relay all this information, and then I realized it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sorry. I hope you folks don't hate me for this. You're like, why are you going to go there and not do any research? Like, hopefully it inspires you to come see this place, you know? Or inspires you to at least ride BMX bikes, because they got a lot of them. Because they produce a lot of BMX bikes in the valley. San Fernando Valley made these bikes, so it's in the Valley Relics Museum. Duh. Oh yeah, Licorice Pizza. I know that's a movie, but Licorice Pizza was a record store. Yeah, look, here's all the information of it. 1969, Licorice Pizza opened its doors. And look at, they have the original counter here. Isn't that dope? They wanted on this earth with peace. So many dope. And look at, here's Nudie Rodeo Taylor. Look at this. Look at this guy. There he is right there with the king himself. He was the honorary sheriff. How cool is this guy, huh? Look at him. Nudie made that gold suit for Elvis. Guess he had a shop in Lancashire. Wow, that looks cool. Looks like that was the sign right there. Hey, microphone. Oh, the Palomino. Look at that. That's some of its relics right there. Look at that microphone. I love that gold cord. Lancashire. I love all the neon. Tiffany. That's from the Tiffany Theater in West Hollywood. Animaniacs. That is so cool. This is dope. There's a lot to see here. 2 big rooms, and then there's a tiny little room over here. You find this tiny little room next to the Sherman Room sign. I guess this is like branding for certain food companies. What? There was a Busch Gardens in Los Angeles? I mean, that makes sense because there's a big old Busch Anheuser brewery here. I did not know that. I did not know that. Look at these old school. Oh, look at it. Here's a Pioneer's Chicken uniform. And then Ronald McDonald. Remember that guy? Look at Bob's Big Boy. So dope. Merchandising. So much merchandising. And then look at goggles. Never even heard of that. Some people love this stuff. Grimace. Grimace is taking the internet by storm these days. Look at that old school Jack in a Box. This guy right here. The little man with the hammer. He's called. He's not a little man in there. He's huge. Here, folks. Make love. Wow. Some of these original signs from the Pioneer Chicken. One of the original Jack in a Box. That is kind of frightening. Kind of frightening. Sambo's was a restaurant? Dude, failing at knowing my valley history. Failing, but this is where you come, you learn about these places. They create these museums to educate us, all right? So I'm getting educated, if you're getting educated too as well. Like I said, if y'all know some stuff, you can leave comments down below, and then later you go look it up, and you're like, oh, I wish I would have known all that information at the time, but oh well. Orange Julius, that was their original logo. That is a devilish good drink, is that why?
Orange Julius had a devil logo. Merch. Goofy! Yes! I'm glad I dressed the part for Goofy right here. Goofy. Classic merchandise. This is what this is. Oh, I've always wanted to look at this book. I think we'll look at it. Just gotta get a book like this and I'll have vlogs for days. This place is dope. I can spend hours here. And I would because I need to look up information. And I should because I can look up all the information. I can be like, this is from that, this is from that, this is from that, this is from that. I do my homework. Especially this is my first time here and I brought, oh, there's a fan right there. My hair is blowing in the wind. Hello? Yeah, hi, YouTube. I need more subscribers. Yes, I know I should be doing better job at learning the stuff that I'm looking at. Also speaking to, because these sentences I'm coming out, they're not clear at all. Just make better videos? Yeah, you're right. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. I don't know, I'm supposed to enjoy it on my own, but you know, when you bring the vlog and you get a little distracted, oh, Bad News Bears? What? I absolutely love the Bad News Bears. Was it filmed in the Valley? Dude, homework, Mikey. Look at this. I think it was, because that is dope. Look at that. Looks like the field signs. Oh, it's got to be North Valley League. Meal food heater from Walt Disney Aviation Gulfstream GI Aircraft. That's cool. I'm into that. Mickey's into that. This place is pure magic. Worth it. $15 to get in. They're open on the weekends, Fridays 5 to 10, and then Saturday and Sundays 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's it. I think I've seen it. We've seen all of it. Tried to show as much as I possibly can. Please come support these museums so we can keep preserving history. I love preserving history, so I have content. No, we want to be nostalgic. We want to reminisce about what was here before. I'm very much into that. Valley Relics Museum, thank you. Now we got to go to our next stop. We're going to go look at some more artifacts. Amazing. Please come here. I've said it too many times. I love the Valley. I got a sticker. Oh, Sportsman Lodge. I've been there. They just like totally rebuilt it too as well. On to the next one. But here we are. The Disneyland collection. Eaton Galleries represents a Joel Mcgee. And guess what? There is a line. Yes, I'm going to wait in this line. It's worth it, okay? I told you I was going to do this, so we're going to wait in this line. So it cannot be a Disneyland experience unless you're waiting in a line to get in. This ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. But Burbank Town Center, here we are. We're at the mall.
Joel Mcgee is the world's biggest collector of Disney memorabilia, allegedly. He has about 6,000 items. We've created a Disney walkthrough for you with about 1,500 of those items.
Herb Ryman drew this. He's like, all right, fine, well, whatever. Stayed up all night. This is just a rendering of it. Whatever you tell me to draw. Could you imagine if there was a big old balloon like that at Disneyland? Disney. Look at all these old school maps to Disneyland. 1962, 1983, 1984. It's popping in here today. It's popping in here. I love this. How much is this? $2,000 to $4,000? I don't have that money. It's my favorite ride at Disneyland right there, the Disneyland Railroad. They're like $8,000 to $10,000. Oh my god. I want that one. I love that. I want that. It's so popping today. I thought it was going to be a good day to vlog this, but I was wrong. They want you to do it like over here. You enter through Main Street and you go around and you follow through all the parks and stuff like that. There's just so much to see. I'm excited. Where to begin? Ginormous. Magic Classic, Pirates Caribbean Classic. Oh, that is. Oh my god, I love that one. Nature's Wonderland. I wish I got to go on some of these rides. Oh, this one might be my favorite though. Look at that one. Rainbow Caverns. So many glares. If I had to buy a poster, it'd be either this one, that one, or that one. I really want that one the most, but then I'm like, but that one looks amazing. And then you see this one, you're like, but that one looks amazing. These are actual attraction posters. How much are these going for? This one is $1,000 to $2,000, but I'm probably sure I can find replicas. I will get replicas of those. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. You know, it's got Pepsi Cola on there. Oh, look at this one has United Airlines on it, and this one doesn't have anything. That one says Disneyland, and that one says Gateway through Adventureland. Tiki rooms. Oh my! I mean, oh man. I came here last week, I think. It was cool because there was nobody here. It was easy to walk through all this stuff, and I thought it was gonna be a good idea to do that, but I was wrong. There's people everywhere. Oh my God, this is the original cell. The pre-opening report from Disneyland. Walt Disney used to be a host of a TV show back in 1954 to build Disneyland. If you don't know the story, he asked ABC to give him money, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll do a show. You can watch this on Disney Plus." Walt Disney as a television host was magical. Look at that pre-opening bumper sticker. This is what I'm talking about. Let's serve at Disneyland artifacts. Look at original flags, banners. It's just a microphone shield. This is not the actual microphone, but I love this old school microphone. Mic check. Last time I was here, they didn't have all these tags on them. 420. Don't touch. You gotta be a huge fanatic to find some of the most random things. They still have a letterbox at Disneyland. Look at all these old hats. Yep, they used to make your own figurines there too. It's the carpet from Walt's original apartment. Hilarious. For your Disneyland nerds, you know me, I'm a big Disneyland nerd. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at from the Jungle Cruise original things. King Louis' feet, how fun. Shrunken head. This is from The Mummy. The great movie ride in Walt Disney World.
I don't think it's around there.
I saw it once. Just once.
What is this scenery? My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all the people. Welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room.
They had a place called the Plantation House. Look at a cup. Somebody bought a cup. Dedication. I love the trash cans. I would rock that poncho for sure. Oh my gosh. I am loco. Disneyland. Big Thunder. Where do you even put that in your house, huh? Where do you even put that? I have no idea. I have no idea where you would put that. But I love all this stuff. Oh my God. Cotton Eye Joe. Look at that goofy. Look at this from Big Thunder Mountain, 1979. Private sign? $800 to $1,000. And I guarantee you all this stuff is going to sell way more than it's worth. Dynamite? This is so cool. They did not have these tags once from the last time. I came here and Tony Baxter was here. So he's a famous, he built like Splash Mountain stuff. This is one of his original artworks. He was here. But there's more famous people here. Kevin Feige's here. I don't know if he's over here in this area. But he's like the guy who's in charge of Marvel. And it's funny seeing him walking around and nobody bothering him. I like that. I don't watch Marvel though, so I'm not going to go bother him. Of course, every Disneyland fan wants ride vehicles. Give me ride vehicles. This is from 1999 Disneyland Winnie the Pooh ride. Originally from Splash Mountain, attraction from Disneyland. R.I.P. Splash Mountain. I like this guy. This is from Fantasmic. Animatronic. That right there is a little frightening. See, something like this in your house would be really cool. Actual from the Haunted Mansion. The stretcher room bed. There's one missing though. How dope is that, huh? That's dope. Dope. By the time this video comes out, this is already gone, so I apologize, but you can go to VonEaton.com and look up all the stuff that was auctioned. But whenever you see Von Eaton Gallery pop-ups and you're going to have somebody selling their collection, you got to come see it because it's actual Disneyland artifacts. See that? That's a Doom buggy. That is cool.
Faithful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your We will receive just a moment.
Yes. A ghost will follow you home. This is when you're at the end of the attraction, and then you see in the window that these are in there with you. This guy got the actual ones, but they're from Disney World. It's not from Disneyland. These are Disney World ones. 1971. And this is cool right here. Master Gracie. That's the guy who helped build the ride, and it's kind of based off of him.
Being actual artifacts from the rides, it's like, how would you not want to have that? I watch Disneyland videos every single day. I am obsessed with it. I can't get enough of it. And then people try to tell me, especially my roommates, because they watch me do it all the time, you're obsessed with Disneyland. You're obsessed with Disneyland. 6,000 items. Somebody is more obsessed with Disneyland than I am, okay?
It's an original sign right there. Captain Hook. Look at that. How cool is that? With blood dripping on it. 1969 to 1982. People are obsessed. Like, you bought one of the spires from the castle. See how close I am to it? This is from the 1980s. From the 1980s. An actual spire from the castle. Ride vehicles. Peter Pan. I'm so happy they have tags this time. I could read it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the original from the 1955 Peter Pan ride. This is an actual pirate ship. 1955?
Original. 1955. Speechless. Super cool.
They refurbished it. It's so nice and looking, but look at that. You think you could fit in that? 1957. Designed by Bob Gurr. Those are metal wheels. In the summer when it's hot, trying to touch that and drive. Yikes. I really like this cut. I really like this cut. I really like this fountain. I really like this fountain. There can't be a Disneyland collection without trash cans, okay? Chicken of the Sea restaurant that was in the boat. It's original door, 1955. That is absolutely beautiful. Dumbo. 1960s.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Ride vehicles.
If I'm filthy rich, it maybe a ride vehicle, because when you have guests over and come to see that, like, that would be pretty cool to see.
Fast Pass, Fast Pass, we miss you. We miss you, Fast Pass. Come back, Fast Pass. It was free. Chippendale Treehouse, Acorn, Toontown. How fun. This has got to be from Mr. Toad. 1970s, Mr. Toad. Look at those. See, something like that would be cool to have. Oh my gosh. It's from the actual ride. Oh my gosh. They got Snow White Press in there, of course. 1980s, Walt Disney World. The Queen, the evil Queen. That's frightening. This is a character you can meet. You can see because look at the eyes. See how they're like. Oh my. Storybook Land. I was afraid of Storybook Land growing up. That is so flippin'. Look at those. I love it so much. A model of Tomorrowland. How freaking cool. People mover. Wow. Look at that. They still got the handle. You can go up and down. They still have this in Tomorrowland. Have their Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters. It's all stood up like this and they put merchandise in there.
People already know this stuff because it's all the history is always covered.
Space Mountain. This is from Disneyland 1977. How cool is that? Astro Blasters 2005. I think that's a Buzz Lightyear head. See, he had to look through the teeth. Isn't that funny? Just a piece broken off. Other people move. See, even these little signs like this from Disneyland, like those are cool. Like that right there is $200. Stroller parking, $600, $800. A submarine voyage before it was 2,000 leagues under the sea, 1959. A little frightening, but that is so dope. And then look at 2,000 leagues from under the sea when it was at Walt Disney World. This is so cool. From 1967. Travel through inner space. Adventure through inner space. This is actually there. you are creepy. The art and animation, I really want this book.
The last time I went to Disneyland, you could still smoke
model
in the park.
from
And
Space and Time.
I think they
Oh
even
my
had a
gosh.
tobacco store.
Carousel Progress. That is so awesome. Walt Disney World monorail chair and reasonable operation. 1971. That's what they look like. Little helmet. So cool. Wow, these original small worlds. That is awesome. I think it ever. 1965. This was designed by Rolly Crump. I didn't think I'd ever get close to something like this. Small world artifacts from Walt Disney World, not the original Disneyland, because those probably way too much money. This model. Skyway intro. Oh. You gotta look up too and find more artifacts. That's amazing. They got that right there, the Skyway. And there's the cart. 65.
I have a picture of me and Shannon.
Oh, we miss it all the time, too. I miss it. I miss it so much. I do not like the Guardians of the Galaxy ride whatsoever because Tower of Terror, you drop and you stop and you watch another thing and you drop again. But with the Guardians of the Galaxy one, it bounces. Like it drops and then bounces. Makes me sick every time. I can't stand it. Walt Disney World Space Mountain. The Florida Project. Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World. I don't know what this is. What's this from? Oh, Walt Disney Starjet attraction in the 70s. I like this. What's this from? Oh, Epcot Flower and Garden. I've never been to Disney World. What kind of Disneyland fan are you if you've never been to Disney World? And Figment. You know if you like Disneyland well because you got the Figment. This is my jam. I like seeing all this stuff. Disneyland artifacts all day, every day. We'll go eventually one day. I want to get a pass, but I've gone by myself a bunch of times. I used to go all the time because what I used to do is when we go watch the Ducks play in the playoffs, the Anaheim Ducks, I would go to Disneyland beforehand, beat the traffic, kill some time, do a little single rider, and then I would, go to the Ducks game. I enjoy doing that, but if I don't have a partner, then I kind of don't want to, somebody to go with. I don't want to get one on my own. There was you're obsessed with Disneyland. When I was growing up as a kid, we were poor. My dad's best friends worked at Disneyland, still do to this day. So when we were kids, we used to go to Disneyland for free. My dad would let me take two friends, all the kids, take two friends to Disneyland for free for their birthdays. That's where the love started. As a little kid, we went as teenagers, and then when I got older and I started getting in relationships, I was like, yo, you into Disneyland? Well, we're getting a Disneyland pass. That's a cheapest date idea, even though it's not the cheapest date idea anymore. And obviously, ever since they implemented reservations, I have not been going as much. If I had my wish, my true one wish, is if I got this Phil McCamey special, the Golden Horseshoe Disneyland, I would do anything. I almost guarantee it will never ever happen. Not even all the money in the entire world can make that happen because Disneyland, I almost guarantee they wouldn't allow that. But that's all. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the gift shop, see if there's any stickers to buy. They have stuff that you can buy, they have all sorts of little knickknacks and paddywhacks. Buy things, buy things, buy things, buy things, buy things. Oh, there's some mugs here I was thinking about getting. They're gone. They had a tobacco shop at Disneyland. These are $20. That'd be kind of cool to have. But I'm not going to. And then look, it's at the mall. Now we can go to the mall. And I'm actually going to exit to the mall because to the bathroom. All right, that was it. That's cool. All right. That was freaking cool. Shout out Van Eaton. Thank you. Joel McGee, you're rich. Thanks for selling your stuff so we can see it. That's fun. That's all the adventures you get for today. Now it's time to go do stand-up. Just kidding, it's not time because it's still early. And I signed up for an open mic that I'm going dead last at, and that's not going to happen until about 7 hours from now. But this is why I like vlogging in my hometown, because when do I got to chill? What do I get to do? I get to go home and relax. I'm going to get some food, so I will see you. All right, we're at the open Mikey. I got to stop saying it like that. I don't like saying it like that. I'm in Toluca Lake. We're at Mrs. Robinson's Irish pub. We're upstairs doing stand-up comedy. I like that sing-song. I'll do it that one. 5 minutes, the room. Oh, there's some bodies. I don't know if there's any real bodies, though. When I mean real bodies, I mean real people. Just mostly all the comedians. But it's fun. There's some some pals I haven't seen in a while. Some funny knuckleheads. And of course, I've been so hateful on myself. It's been good to crap on the old boo-haws because I'm like, this thing sucks, this thing sucks, this thing sucks. And of course, some are for it, some are not really against it, but all good little jib-jabbering because you know what? I don't get out enough. This is the only time this week that I went and did stand-up comedy. That is pathetic, and I had time off, but I did editing and all this other stuff. Excuses. Remember, the most important thing in this art expression journey that you're creating is this. Remember why you have this in your hand, this camera. Stand-up comedy. Sorry. Hello, folks. Yes, I'm talking to my selfie. I recognize this. I don't know when I'm going up. It's kind of loosey-goosey when it comes to the lineup, but I'm supposed to go up. I checked in the proper time frame when I was supposed to be going up, so he knows I'm here. But let's go check out this room.
It's your turn.
He's gonna bring you the booze and the ha's. Welcome, Mikey McKernan!
James Demon, will you clap for that angel? James Demon looks like he a lot of witches. Hey, where does a clumsy witch keep her recipes? In her spill book. I also do puns and a catchphrase. Welcome to my time. People always say to me and James, they're like, oh, you guys anti-comedy? No, people who ever say they're anti-comedy are just being dramatic. Yes. I'm sorry, that was plagiarism. I love James Demon. I do work in this wealthy neighborhood. I work at a grocery store over here called Trade Your Souls. Grocery store is the #1 obligated conversation to have in your day. People always ask me like, hey, how's it going? Like they care. So I lie, I'm like, I got a gig. So they would say, what's your band's name? And I say, I do something worse, stand-up comedy. Every time I have a heart-to-heart with my friend and they go, you feel me? I hug them. And I say, I'm sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I got a YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I just broke up with my girlfriend dumped me because I take my YouTube channel out on dates more than her. I did a gig in Irvine and I'm like, hey, what's there to see in Irvine? So I went on a strawberry picking tour. She got pissed. You can't do cute shit without girlfriends. Anybody have girlfriends here? One guy. That sounds about right. It wasn't bad. I didn't like it because I forgot material per usual every time. This is why I like recording all my sets and writing them down, documenting them, is I checked my notes to see what jokes I did last time, just to try to compare them to make sure like, oh, don't repeat these jokes. And I repeated jokes. Clumsy Witch went off. Okay, I had to follow my friend James Demon, who is a hilarious comedian. Please look him up. He does silly puns and a catchphrase. And it's so funny because I do silly puns and a catchphrase. So I hate going up after him. I always get paranoid. I always think like, oh, am I mocking him? You know, like, or if the crowd thinks I'm mocking him and stuff like that. I get a little uptight about it. That happens, but it went pretty good, actually. I enjoyed most of my set. It's only 5 minutes, you know? So there wasn't much room. And then, of course, I had to go look to my phone twice, think of material. I'm going up once this week. That is not good. And I saw my friend Spence tonight, and that he put some life into my open micing ventures. I need to get out of my house and go to open Mikey's more. That's it for the vlog today, the Valley vlog. This is the Valley right here, Toluca Lake, considered Valley. Thank you so much for clicking, for liking this video, for commenting. Share it if you know anybody who likes stand-up comedy. What's it like to be a stand-up comedian? What's it like to be an open micer? Like this. If you want to follow me on Instagram, link down below. That's the best way to contact me. That's the best way to see when my upcoming shows are. I always post all my dates in the bio right there. People who do comment on my videos, thank you. I do appreciate that. I've been getting some really good feedback, and I love that. I love feedback. You know, you do this for a form of recognition, so having comments on these videos is recognizing that you're watching it and some are enjoying it. I've been trying to post more stand-up clips as well. That's what a lot of social media, you know, not a lot, but you get like one comment and you're like, that's what everybody's saying. That's always blown out of proportion, but people are enjoying me posting more stand-up comedy clips. You know, I'll put it on Reddit too as well, and some people leave mean comments. That's always fun, but hey, go see the mean comments. You know, that's always supportive, right? I read them all. Anyways, this is enough. We're done tonight. Thank you so much for watching. One love.